For the past many years, I've had the pleasure of leading the men's Bible study at my church. Just a wonderful, wonderful group of guys. I remember I was standing next to my friend Easter Sunday morning as we were getting ready for the church breakfast and saying, boy, I'll tell you what we need at this church. We need a men's Bible study. And he turned to me and said, well, great, go ahead. And that's been many years ago, and we just have a delightful, delightful time together. But one of the things that I've often shared at the Bible study is that we live in a strange, strange time in a strange, strange country. For most of the people of the world, if they wake up one morning and say, boy, I don't like the way my government is handling this situation or that situation. They may say, people are coming to the border, asking for asylum, asking for our help from our country. And we want them to go away because we don't want to give them help. So we take their children away as a way to let everybody knows who comes to our country that they need to stay away because we don't want to help them. And if a person wakes up some morning and says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to my to either my regional or local or nationwide political office, and I'm going to let them know that I really disagree with what they're doing, and I'm going to let my friends know that I disagree with what they're doing. For most of the people in the world, that will be the start of a very awful life for them. For most of the people around the world, if they disagree with what their country is doing and they are vocal about it, prison might be one of the better outcomes for them. If they make too much noise, they could easily be poisoned. They could easily be shot. They could easily have a tragic fall from 5 stories. That's why I say we live in a strange country, in a strange time that I really don't think can last terribly long because it is so abnormal that we live in a country where the government itself asks us, pleads with us, please be involved. Let us know if you think we're doing a good job or a bad job. The reason I say this is a temporary situation is that it's coming up, is that one of our political parties at this point very much believes in free speech, so long as you're saying what they want you to say. And they very much believe in your right to protest and storm the Capitol and kill people, so long as you're supporting what they want you to support. But if instead you are protesting something they don't want you to protest or speaking about something you don't want them to speak about, then it's time to call out the National Guard. It's time to arrest these people and give them nice long prison sentences. And that's why I say we are looking over a steep and deep cliff that I often tell my children, a glass on a table looks extremely stable, and it is extremely stable. And you can move it very close to the edge, and it remains very, very stable, very close to the edge. But there comes a catastrophic tipping point, beyond which, if you push that glass, you won't have a glass anymore. All you'll have is fragments and shards. That's the way much history works. You don't see change, you don't see change, you don't see change, and all the effort seems to be totally worthless, and all of a sudden, it's like magic. oh my goodness, it's an overnight success that took 25 years. Or in the opposite direction, you see these things that are wrong. They're just wrong. And yeah, we can function, but they're just wrong. And they get worse, but we can still function until it reaches a catastrophic tipping point. And then that country descends very, very quickly. My point is that we live in a strange country, in a strange time. We are privileged, so privileged, to live in the time we do, where good men are valued, good ideas are valued, but we see all around us good men being attacked. Congressmen, senators, Ted Cruz attacking Merrick Garland and demanding that he resign because he is investigating people who have crossed the line, who are transgressors. He is investigating those people and pursuing charges against them. And because these people have done things in support of one side, then we need to attack good men who are working for the preservation of our country.